Welcome back to LuxuryMAXX, future billionaires. The name Grant Cardone is growing famous, and you must have heard of him. If not, we got you covered. In today's video, we will take a look at his luxurious dream life.
Every business, I have 5 companies now. We'll do 100 million this year. I started every one of those companies with no money. Zero money, man.
Are you ready to get motivated? This 2022, Grant's net worth is roughly 300 million US dollars and has bought about a $40 million luxury mansion in Malibu, California. This 9,508 square feet home has an amazing oversized pool that faces a stunning view of the Malibu Ocean.
I've called on people I didn't want to be with. I've done things I didn't want to do, okay? It is not about doing what you love. It's about doing whatever it takes. If you're not closed on your product, if you're not buying your own product, why would you expect anybody else to? Your success needs to become real. So you guys, when you're talking to a recruit, dress well. You need to dress well. You need to be the example. Be willing to confront people. There's 8 billion prospects on this planet. Be willing to confront them.
One of Grant's visions was to change the auto industry. He consulted manufacturers and car dealers in the USA and Canada on how they could change their processes so that they can be more consumer friendly. Grant said that this business probably has made $30 million. Aside from that, he has owned luxury cars such as the Rolls-Royce Cullinan, which cost $325,000, the Rolls-Royce Wraith, which is priced at $330,000, and the Mercedes-AMG G63, which cost $156,450 US dollars, to name a few.
Commit first, figure the rest out later. Close the deal right now. Fill your calendar up. You need to get so much success that other people are envious, other people hate you for it, other people criticize you for it, other people judge you because of it. Look, I've been ridiculed by my peers, by customers, and by competition. I've been judged for working too much, wanting too much, being too colorful, being inappropriate, insensitive, and too out there. I'm trying to figure it out. I've been threatened, I've been sued, I've been betrayed by friends, I've been ripped off, and I've been copied. 30 years, 18-hour days, not 8-hour days, not 10-hour days, not 12-hour days, 18-hour days.
Who would imagine that Grant Cardone is a 68-year-old man? But his age cannot stop him from loving his family. He is married to the actress and model Elena Cardone and has 2 beautiful daughters, Sabrina and Scarlett. Even though Grant has a busy schedule, he still finds the time to travel with his family. He also makes the time to teach the kids practical business lessons, as seen by Sabrina's appearance as a speaker at one of her father's conferences.
Never lower a target. If you're going to give up on your own dream, how are you going to build an organization? You have been talked out of the money game, and the people that you've been getting your advice from don't have any money. I told my mom when I was 16 years old, one day I'm going to be successful. One day I'm going to be successful, and one day I'm going to help a lot of people. I always say this: pay the price today so you can pay any price in the future. Pay the price now, okay? Pay the price. If anybody thinks you're going to be successful without paying that price, you're wrong. I've had people tell me, hey, you market too much. You market too aggressively. Take me off your list. My office tells me we hit the list too much. I'm like, what's the list for? Hit the list. That's what it's for.
Aside from cars, Grant Cardone is fond of private jets. He recently bought the 2020 Gulfstream G650ER, which costs over $60 million US dollars. This is a 17-seater private jet within a 4-zone cabin. He also owns a Gulfstream Model 550, which has a value of $53 million. He likes to customize his jets, which costs him a whopping amount: $850,000 US dollars for an electric door, $350,000 for a paint job, and even $150,000 for a carpet. When he's in one of his jets, he sometimes reminisces the days when he cannot afford a paint job for his car.
I'm 25 years old, I went to a treatment center for drug addiction, okay? I come back from the treatment center, I finally quit. I needed an environment where I could quit. All the greats on this planet were addicted to something. You got to get addicted to something. Good. All addictions are not created equal. Okay, I'm addicted to my wife. I'm addicted to my kids. I'm addicted to my purpose. I'm addicted to helping out. I'm addicted to making a difference. I'm addicted to doing whatever it takes to show and be an example of the blessings that I have.
In Mr. Cardone's private collection of helicopters, he has two Augusta 139 which have a value of $12 million each. One of them has the number 808 and he symbolizes the number 8 as infinity and 0 because that's where he all started. The interior cabin is worth $1.4 million and can fit 5 passengers.
Doing less has never solved my problems. Doing less, moderation, has never solved a problem for me. Okay? Fitting in never worked for me. How many of you can't fit in? You hate yourself. Like when you try to fit in with people that you don't fit in with, you hate them and you. Dreams don't happen on couches. And they don't happen in bed. If you're going to realize that dream, you got to go out into the marketplace. You got to meet a new you. You take so long to get to execution. The big companies die because they start adding time. The entrepreneur says, I'm going to have an idea and I'm going to monetize it. How can you do that, okay? First, you got to make a decision. Simple decisions. Will you expand or will you contract? Sales is an expansion activity. Every decision you make is one of, we're going to expand or we're going to contract. That's the basic premise of the 10X rule.
Grant founded Cardone Capital, which has raised $650 million since 2016. It gives regular investors access to real estate deals that are traditionally only available to the wealthy. Its portfolio includes about 225,000 square feet of commercial office space and 10,000 housing units across multi-family states.
I want to get the deal done. I want to make my kids proud of me. My kids aren't going to remember whether I was positive or not. They're going to remember whether Daddy delivered the goodies or not. You understand? When you go to Whole Foods and they say, hey, that'll be $427 for 3 bags. And you're like, I got a good attitude. They'd be like, you need to get some 10X. You need to get some 10X and some money to go with your freaking attitude. National Geographic canceled the Turnaround King. How many of you saw that show? Canceled it. CNBC copied it, picked it up, threw it up on the thing. Look, this is what's going to happen to you folks. How many of you have a dream? Hey, you got to go get it.
Grant also founded 10X Movement, which is a business growth platform. He also wrote 21 books, and one of his bestsellers is the 10X Rule. As a sales coach and the founder of 10X Movement, a 3-day conference for entrepreneurs and business-minded people, with his experience, he is able to inspire and motivate them.
Look, if you want to make it in this business, you want to make it in roofing, you want to make it in plumbing, you want to make it in network marketing, nobody knows you, you're not going to make it. Period. I don't care what your business is, how big your passion is, how much you love it. If I don't know you, I will not do business with you. So the old adage was people buy from people they like, people buy from people they know. And I like you the more I know you. The more I know you, the more I hear about you, the more you repeat. Obscurity is the biggest killer of all businesses. Obscurity means I don't know you. So number one piece of advice I would give everybody in the room is you need to get known. If this is where your market is, you need to get known in Miami. You need to get known in Cuba, Okay, you need to get known in Toronto. You need everybody everywhere to know who you are, and this is what you're doing. So that brings me to the second point. You need to think way bigger than you're thinking. So think big, man. Otherwise, don't even waste your time, because it's going to be so painful. And it's not sales is painful, and it's not that real estate is painful. Being average is painful.
Do you want to be like Grant Cardone, future billionaires? He has found the secret to becoming successful and is now living his life to the fullest. Let's follow his whatever it takes mindset. Keep tuning in to our channel, LuxuryMAXX, to find out more about the latest reward trends of the super rich, where we will be creating quality content videos for you to enjoy. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and feel free to comment down on what we should make a video about next. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next video.